It's a standard Sunday morning. Mom and Dad head out for a few hours, leaving the kids home alone with simple instructions. Stay out of trouble, watch some TV, and order a pizza if they get hungry. The routine ends the moment they open the fridge to find 3 live penguins huddled on the bottom shelf. To the children, these birds represent a stroke of luck, a sudden magical upgrade to the Sunday itinerary. This setup taps into a classic childhood dream, the unsupervised discovery of exotic wildlife right in the middle of a mundane living room. The kids immediately assign the birds distinct personalities. The hungriest is Mikey, the loudest is Leo, and the one stumbling is Raphael. This reflects a deep-seated human tendency to project our own logic and social structures onto other species, assuming they share our exact desires. Because the children view the penguins as new friends rather than wild animals, they lead with human solutions. Their first instinct is to share their pizza delivery, only pivoting to canned fish when they realize the birds need something else. Treating a wild animal like a human companion creates an illusion of compatibility. We focus on the emotional connection while ignoring the specialized biological needs that these birds require to stay alive. The reality of the situation sets in within hours. A standard suburban home is built for human comfort, creating an environment that is effectively a sauna for an animal adapted to freezing coastal waters. To stop the penguins from overheating, the kids take drastic measures. They crank the air conditioner to its absolute limit and begin filling the bathtub to create a makeshift pool. By the time the parents return, the house has been transformed into a freezing, flooded disaster zone. The attempt to accommodate the birds has caused significant damage to the home. A local news report clarifies that these aren't magical guests. They are displaced survivors of a transport truck accident that occurred nearby the previous night. Residential spaces cannot be reverse engineered to support specialized wildlife. These attempts at engineering a habitat often result in extreme property damage and put the animals' lives at risk. The next morning, the domestic fantasy disappears entirely. The penguins are gone, and a set of large, unidentified footprints leads out through the open back door. In the backyard swimming pool, the family finds a massive, frightened seal, another accident survivor, thrashing in the deep end as it hunts the penguins. To resolve the crisis, the family has to separate the animals. They lure the penguins away with food and secure the seal in the shallow end of the pool. Amidst the stress of the rescue, the clumsy Raphael manages to find and return a family heirloom that had been lost in the water. When wild animals enter a domestic space, their natural instincts eventually reassert themselves. The arrival of predator and prey dynamics overrides the idea of a harmless household menagerie. When the rescue team arrives, the children struggle with the idea of the penguins leaving. They want to keep the animals safe by keeping them close. However, the biological requirements for a penguin's survival are uncompromising. They need sub-zero temperatures and deep saltwater access, things a suburban home simply cannot provide. As the parents explain, a swimming pool or a bathtub is a poor substitute for an actual ocean habitat. Real protection involves prioritizing the animal's survival over our own desire for ownership. Compassion for wildlife is expressed through the choice to let an animal go, ensuring it returns to an environment where it can actually thrive. Responsible stewardship means recognizing that these creatures belong to the natural ecosystems that sustain them. Before you go, let's see who was paying attention. Do you remember the name of the clumsy penguin who found the lost bracelet? Let us know in the comments.